What? Oh, that was it.
These are the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh.
Barakatha Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shai?
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Allah Hayam?
Why Allah Hayam?
Matazabaya
Matazab Yah.
Allah Wap Yahana.
Allah Wap Yahana.
Ha Allah Wapium.
Ha Allah Wapium.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Quata Zayanyam.
Ha Kota Zayanyam.
Ha Koya Yoyum.
Ha Koya Yoyum.
Wha Ha Aquatium.
Why Ha Agwatian.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Bashim Yahweh Shah.
The water Aman.
In English, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yahana. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
121st Psalm in the Hebrew. Aisha'ah.
Aisha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahariam.
Al-Hahariam.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
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 Isaiah. Ma'aim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regolka.
Wagolka.
Al-Yanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hanala'ah.
Hanala'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Ayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamor.
Yashar Allah.
Yasha Allah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazolka.
Tazolka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayallah.
Balayallah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makalrai.
Makarai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'atka.
Taza'aka.
Wabawa'atka.
Wabawa'aka.
Mayatha.
Mayatha.
Wa'aid Iwalam.
Wa'aid Abalam. In English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help coming from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
This is the 83rd Psalm in the Hebrew. Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Fashakwat.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Kayahana.
Kayana.
Al-Wabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Imaka.
Al-Imaka.
Yaira Yamwa.
Yaira Yamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Ya'itazawa.
Ya'itazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'itazawa.
Nawa'itazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Alyaka.
Awyaka.
Barayaf.
Barayaf.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Aholia.
Aholia.
Alawam.
Alawam.
Wayashamai.
Wayashamai.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Abba.
Wahagarium.
Wahagarium.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aimawan.
Waimawan.
Wa'aimalak.
Waimalak.
Palashaf.
Palashah.
I'm Yashabia.
I'm Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Ayawa.
Zarawai.
Zarawai.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sara'a,
Sara'a,
Kayabian,
Kayabyan,
Banakaal,
Banakaal,
Kwayashwan,
Kwayashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Bayan,
Bayan,
Dara,
Dara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La'adama,
La'adama,
Shayathamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nada,
Nada,
Yabmawa,
Yabmawa,
Kayarab,
Ka'arab,
Wakazaba,
Wakazaba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak,
Wakatazol,
Wakatazal,
Manai,
Manai,
Kal, Nasaya Kamwa,
Kal Nesaya Kamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarawa,
Nayarasha,
Nayarisha,
Larawa,
Lanawa,
Af,
Ah,
Naawaf,
Na'awaf,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayathamwa,
Sayatamwa,
Kagogala,
Kagogala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya Raraka,
Lapanya Rabaka,
Kaash,
Ka'ash,
Tabia Ira,
Tabayaira,
Ira,
Yaira,
Wakalaba,
Wakalaba,
Falahat,
Salahat,
Harayam,
Harayam,
Khan,
Khan,
Faradakma,
Taradapma,
Basa Iraka,
Baisa Iraka,
Wabasa,
Wabasab,
Wapafka,
Wapatka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyahum,
Kwalawan,
Kuala One,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Labashwa,
Wayabaholwa,
Wayabaholwa,
Aidja Ai,
Aidyai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparawa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadayawa,
Wayadayawa,
Kayatha,
Kayatha,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Al Yawan,
Al Yawan,
Al Kal, Ha'arataza.
Al Kaharatasa. In English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes, as Zabah and as Almunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as a stumble before the wind, as a fire burneth a wood, and as a flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high of all the earth. Sure. Please be seated. All right, so we're gonna be picking, you know what I'm saying, right back up. We'll be left off, right? Sam, which was in Deuteronomy with the 22nd chapter, right, Yanza?
Kanamakan. Like 1 or 2, was it?
I think we started at 3.
3.
I think we said we started at 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So for those, you know what I'm saying, for those at home, you know what I'm saying, that would like to tune along, you can just go to blueletterbible.org. Right, on your Google machine. You understand? Type in Deuteronomy at the top. Chapter 22. You can scroll down to verse 3. right? What you do is press that button right on that blue button on the side that says tools, right? And you press that button, it'll actually pull up, you know what I'm saying, the Assyrian Hebrew for you so you can tag along and read. Right? Pass me the Bible shot. That's enough. All right, we're gonna pick right back up where we left off at. So, you understand? Whenever you're ready, brother.
Come on, concept. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 3 in Hebrew. Wakun for Aisha lakam marwa. Wakun for Aisha lashama lakwa. Wakun for Aisha lakal. Abadath, Akayaka, no, Akiaka, Asha, for Abad, Mama Nawa, Mama Taza Atha, La'a, Fawakal, Laha, Ilam.
Come on, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 3. In like manner shalt thou do with his ass, and so shalt thou do with his raiment, and with all lost thing of thy brothers, which he hath lost, and thou hast found, shalt thou do likewise. Thou mayest not hide thyself. Verse 4.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't read all 7?
No, I just read 1.
Yeah, con. Yeah, so
It was my bad because I told him.
oh no, you 12. Yeah.
So we're gonna read all the way through.
Yeah, con.
From 3 to 10 or 3 to 9.
Yeah, 3 to 9.
Come on, concept. It's my fault.
Oh,
Don't
sorry.
worry about it.
Mhm.
Verse 4. La'ah, fara'ah, ath. Come a war. Akiaka, a war. Shara war. Lapalayam. Bararak. Wahath fa'ilamak. Maham. Hakwam. Fakwayam. I'm a wa. I'm wa. Verse 5. La'ah, Yahaya, Kaliyah, Gabar, Al-Asha, Wala'ah, Yalabash, Gabar, Shamalak, Asha, Kaya, Hawa, Abadath, Hawa Ibadath, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Kal, Aisha, Allah. Verse 6. Kaya, Yakrara, Kwan, Tazapawar, Lapanyaka, Bararaka, or Bararak, Bakol, Itazar, Awa, Al, Ha'aratazar, Apariakayam, Awa, Bayatazayam, Waha'am, Rabba Taza'ath, Ra, Ba Taza'ath, or Tazath, Al, Ha'apariakayam, Awa, Al, Habaya Tazayam, La'a, the quack, Ha'am, al, habanium. Verse 7. Shalak. Fashalak af. Ha'am wa af. Habanium. Fakwak. Laka. Lama'ain. Yayatab. Laka. Waha arakaf. Yum. Verse 8. Kaya. Fabana. Bayath. Kadash. Wa'ai Shayath. Ma'aikwa. Laga Gaka. Lagagak or Lagagaka. Wala'a. Fashium. Damyam. Bakayafka. Kaya. Yapol. Hanapol. Mamanawa. Verse 9. La'ah. Hazarai. Karamak. Kala'ayam. Pun. Fakwadash. Ha mala'ah. Hazarai. Ashor. Hazarai. Watha bawa'ath. Hakaram. Now you start the English from verse 3. First we read, well, you can start from verse 3.
Yeah. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 3 in the English. In like manner shalt thou do with his ass, and so shalt thou do with his raiment, and with all lost thing of thy brothers which he hath lost, and thou hast found, shalt thou do likewise. Thou mayest not hide thyself. It's like hide thyself.
Meaning, if I may, sir, it just means like if you see your brother in distress or he lost an item or an animal or anything, it's your duty to return it to that brother. That's basically what it's saying. Read on.
Come. Verse 4. Thou shalt not see thy brother's ass or his ox fall down by the way, and hide thyself from them. Thou shalt surely help him to lift them up again. Verse 5. The woman shall not wear with that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Read it from the top.
Khan, book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What does that mean?
It's like, sir, she may not wear what a man's clothing.
Exactly. Why? Because she's supposed to have the spirit of what?
Femininity, sir.
Femininity, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? She's a feminine creature, man. A sweet, gentle creature, man.
That's right.
You understand? You know what I'm saying? Woman put that dress on. Oh, we, man.
Good night.
You know what I'm saying? Brother damn it don't know how to act. Lose your train of thought, lose your focus.
Right.
Why? Because that fits her, man. It's perfect.
That's right.
Can't nobody wear that dress better than her.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody put them heels on, that lipstick. You know what I'm saying? That makeup, can't nobody do it better than her. You understand? Read on.
Come. Neither shall a man.
Neither shall what?
Neither shall a man.
So a woman shouldn't put on, you understand, man's clothing for one. Mm-hmm. A woman doesn't need to be wearing masculine clothing.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? There are clothes that which pertain to a woman. And as you're reading, read on.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
And there are clothes that which pertain to a man. A man should not be out here cross-dressing. That's what they say, right?
Right.
Cross-dressing. What's a drag? Is that the drag queen? Is that what that is?
Come.
Right. Shouldn't be no drag queen out here, man.
Right.
You understand? A man, you supposed to wear masculine clothing, man. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures call it, you know what I'm saying, men of war, man. We men of war, man. The clothing you see these brothers in this school wear, man, it's all biblical. It's all in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? There are clothes which pertain to a woman, there are clothes to which pertain to a man. And that way, what? We can keep the spirit, man, keep the vibe that we supposed to have.
That's
Right.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Women shouldn't have a masculine vibe, a masculine dominating vibe, like she's a warrior, like she's a man. A man shouldn't have a feminine soft vibe, like he's a woman. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say the Lord is not the author of confusion, man. And allowing this is confusion, which we see is proliferated in America, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Read on.
Come. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy power. Verse 6. If a bird's nest chance to be before thee in the way in any tree or on the ground, whether they be young ones or eggs, and the dam sitting upon the young or upon the eggs, thou shalt not take the dam with the young. Verse 7. But thou shalt in any wise let the dam go, and take the young to thee, that it may be well with thee, and that thou mayest prolong thy days. Verse 8. When thou buildest a new house, then thou shalt make a battlement for thy roof, that thou bring not blood upon thine house, if any man fall from thence. Verse 9.
If it's like it.
Yeah, kind of.
What I'm just trying to break that down. But that means like when you build a house, you build like on the roof and on places where people can fall, you build a barrier to help keep them from falling.
Right.
Come.
This is all about brotherhood and taking care of one another.
Mhm.
Come.
That's all.
Come. Verse 9. Thou shalt not sow thy vineyard with divers seeds, lest the fruit of thy seed which thou hast sown and the fruit of thy vineyard be defiled.
Meaning that when you plant your crops, you don't plant grapes with corn, man.
Right.
That's it. You plant grapes over here and corn on the other field.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah, you want to keep the purity of them. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to you know what I mean? Like, your crops ain't gonna come out good, man.
Right.
They're just not gonna come out
And
good.
You're going to destroy the soil.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying. You send that mingling seeds, that soil ain't gonna be no good either, man. You know what I'm saying?
And so like I said, if I may, like what we're reading and what we're learning here is that the Most High want everything to be what He created it to be, man.
Okay.
Separate. You don't mix Israel with the heathen.
Right.
You don't mix corn with grapes, man.
Right.
You don't mix cows with donkeys.
Good night.
You understand? This is what the Most High is trying to get us to understand, man.
Right.
That's what we learn here in the Isupk, man.
Okay.
Holy is separate, man. Everything that's separate is holy, man, in the way the Most High intended it to be.
That's right. Come. Verse 10.
Salaki.
Oh.
We're going to start in the Hebrew on 10. Okay?
Come.
And then you're going to take the English from 10. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 10. La'ah fakarash washawar wabak kamar yakadawa. Verse 11. La'ah Thalabash Sha'ai Tanau Tanaz. Wait a minute. Sha'ai Tanaz. Ta'ai Tanaz. Tazamor. Wapash. Shafiam. Yakadawa. Verse 12. Gadalayam. The Aisha Laka Al Arabai Kanapawath Kaso Wathak Ashar Thakasa Ba. Verse 13. Kaya Yakwak Ayash Ashar Waba'ah Aliyah Washana'ah. Verse 14. Washam Laha Watazaya'a, Aliyah, Shum, Rai, Wa Amar, Ath, Ha'asha, Haza'ath, La Kwak, Kathia, Wa Akarab, Aliyah, Wala'a, Matasa'athia, La, Bathawalaya, Bathalawayam, Bathawalayam. Verse 15. Walakwak, Abaya, Hana'ar, Wa'aba, Waha, Wataza, Ya'awa, Ath, Thawalaya, Hana'ar, Al, Zaquanya, Ayar, Hasha'ira. Verse 16. Wa Amar, Abiyah, Hana'ar, Al, Hazaquanyam, Ath, Bathiyah, Nathathia, La Ayash, Hazah, La Ashar, Waya Shana'a, Waya Shana'a. And start. 16 was left. Okay, so start from
Come. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 10, in the English. Thou shalt not plow with an ox and an ass together. Verse 11.
Simple enough, right?
Come. Verse 11. Thou shalt not wear a garment of diverse sorts, as of woolen and linen together. Verse 12. Thou shalt make thee fringes upon the four quarters of thy vesture, wherewith thou coverest thyself. Verse 13. If any man take a wife and go into her and hate her. Verse 14. And give occasions of speech against her. And
Hold
break.
up. There's a lot going on in that scripture, right? Take it back to the top. Baba Kasha.
Verse 13, sir.
Mm-hmm.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 13. If any man take a wife.
Right, meaning you get this wife, right? You pull this woman, you bag this woman, as they say into, you know what I'm saying, today's time, right? Read on.
And go into her.
And do what?
Go unto her.
And go and read it one more time.
And go unto her.
And no.
Go in unto her.
And do what?
And go in unto her.
And I'm saying that's very important. And go in unto her. Meaning what? Man, you doing what?
You're having intercourse with the woman.
Sex in the Bible, man. You understand? Read from the top.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
If any man take a wife and go in unto her.
And do what?
And go in unto her.
You understand? Meaning you have sex with this woman. Read on.
And hate her. Verse 14. And give occasions of speech against her. And bring up an evil name upon her. And say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not a maid.
What's it saying?
It's saying if you take a wife, right, and you have intercourse with her, and then you don't like her or it, and then you start talking bad about her unjustly, that's what it's talking about.
Right. This man's trying to speak evil about this woman, man. You understand? Read on.
Verse 15. Then shall the father of the damsel and her mother take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the city in the gate.
Unto the what?
Unto the elders of the city in the gate.
You understand? What's that token?
Oh, Slacky, sir.
What you got?
The bloody sheets.
Them sheets, man. That's the receipt.
That's right.
Proving that what, man? Listen, you bought this woman. You paid for this woman. You understand? Ain't no refunds, man.
And if I may,
ain't no 30-day, return policy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What's up, Yana, sir?
I just want to point out that in here it says the elders of the city in the gate. So when we read in Jeremiah 14:2, What this means is the elders are the leaders in the city, man.
Oh, God.
So when we see that the gates language, we
Mhm.
understand that we're talking about the leadership.
Damn right.
This is the proof right here.
Mhm.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Verse 16.
Because we know in today's time, Salaki, brother, cut you off. We know in today's time, that's ain't no counsel being given.
Right.
A brother get with a woman and he don't like how she acting, or he may think, she possibly cheated on him, or she was messing with somebody that he may know or be close.
Right.
Man, he just leave her. He just leave her, just throw her away, you understand? Without trying to investigate, without trying to get clarification on anything, and just turn this woman into a whore, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We take our own counsel in this place, which has proven to be catastrophic. You understand what I'm saying? The Isupk, man, the Command General Yohana, man, you get wise counsel from the Lord in here.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Anything goes wrong in any marriage, any relationship, any situation, you know what I'm saying? We figure it out. You know what I'm saying? We'll get to the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? And whoever is in the wrong is going to have to answer for their, you know what I'm saying, mistakes, for their decisions that they decide to make. You know what I'm saying? In any case, right? Read on.
Okay. Verse 16. And the damsel's father shall say unto the elders, I gave my daughter unto this man to wife, and he hateth her.
Right. So they in court. You understand? They in court, and the father's pleading his case. He's like, listen,
Right.
man, this man came to me. He wanted her. I ain't even offered to her too. You know what I'm saying? To the man. He came to get my daughter, and now he hating my baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He don't want my baby no more. Trying to separate from my baby, right?
Oh, God. Verse
Yeah, okay.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 17 in Hebrew. Wahana hawa'a shum aliyah lath salakia. The barium la amar la a matazaathia la bathak batha William wa Allah batha walia bathia wa parashawa wa parashwa hashamala la punya zaquanya ha'ayar. Where did I go? That was verse 17, man. Okay, I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button. Okay, verse 18. Well, kakwa, zaquanya, ha'ayar, ha'awa'a, ha'ayash, waya sarwa, athwa. Verse 19. Wa ainashwa athwa ma'a kasa. Wait a minute.
Yes, like it, sir. 22 and 19, sir.
Yeah, 22 and 19.
Yeah.
Athwa.
Yeah,
Athwa, it says athwa ma'a kasap, which is money.
oh, come, sir.
Yeah, you good.
Oh, Salaki.
Yeah, that's good. That's good that you following along.
Oh,
We
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
get it right, bro. We don't know. We know we make mistakes, but we get it right at the end.
Damn right.
That's what we're here for, to help one another with this.
Okay.
Well, nath nawa la abia hana ira kaya hawa taza ya'a shum rai al bathawalath yashara Allah walawa fahaya la asha la a yawa call la shal laka cow yamayan. Verse 20. Wa amath haya hadabar haza la a na mataza awa, batha William, lana ar. Verse 21. Waha wat taza ya awa af hana ar al pathak bayaf abaya wasa kwalwa anyashaya anashia salakia anashia ayara ba'a banyam wamatha kaya aishatha nabala bayasha'ala lazanwath salakia bayath abiyah waba irath harai makarabka. Verse 22. Kaya mataza'a ayash shakab aim asha ba'alath ba'al wamathwa gum shanyahum ha'ayash hashakab aim ha'asha wa ha'asha salakia wa ha'asha wa ba'irath harai maya shara al no salakia ma yasha Allah. Verse 23. Kaya Yahaya Na'ar Baka Wala Ma'a Rasha La Ayash Wamataza Ayash Ba'ayar Washakab Aimath Salakia. 24, the last one.
23.
Con. Okay, so go from 17 in English.
Okay. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 17. And lo, he hath given occasions of speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughter a maid, and yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity, and they shall spread the cloth before the elders of the city. Verse 18. And the elders of that city shall take that man and chastise him.
Okay, so at this point, if he's found guilty, then he's going to get a punishment depending on what the elders of that city decide. Read on.
Verse 19. And they shall immerse him in 100 shekels of silver.
And also, whatever punishment they pronounce on him, he also got to pay this cash money.
And give them unto the father of the damsel, because he has brought up an evil name upon a virgin of Israel.
If I may, this shows you how we should value our women, man.
Right.
Cut all this nonsense out, man. We're supposed to value our women at the highest level, man, and protect them. This is what this is all about.
Damn right.
Not only physically, but their reputations as well.
Okay. And she shall be his wife. He may not put her away all his days.
That means he's still married to her. He still has an obligation to her, and he's being punished.
Damn
You
right.
understand? Because our women, like I'm telling you, in the future, when we get into our kingdom, it ain't gonna be none of this whores and all this sleeping around and all this, man. You're gonna get your wife or wives, whatever you prefer, and you're gonna treat them like the daughters of Sarah, man.
Damn right.
That's it. That's what we're gonna do.
Most High Christ. Verse 20. But if this thing be true, and the tokens of virginity be not found for the damsel.
If she's lying and if she was whoring around.
Verse 21. Then they shall bring out the damsel to the door of her father's house, and the men of her city shall stone her with the stones, stones that she die, because she hath she hath wrought folly in Israel, to play the whore in her father's house. So shalt thou put evil away from among you.
I love that statement. That's what it's all about. That's why the penalties for these kind of things are so severe.
Right.
To put evil from among us. Hey, man, you're going to see.
God. Verse 22. If a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband, then they shall both of them die. Both the man that lay with the woman and the woman who shalt thou put away from evil from Israel.
That's it.
Good night. Right. Woman who shalt thou put away. Count. Verse 23. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto a husband, and a man find her in the city and lie with her.
Okay, we're going to take over 24 in the Hebrew. Waha wataza atham. Ath. Shanyahum al. Sha'ar. Ha'ayar. Hahawa'a. Wasak. Qualatham. Atham. Ba'a bunyam. Wamathwa af. Hana'ar al the bar. Ashar la'a. Taza aikwa. Ba'ayar. Wa'af. Ha'ayash al the bar. Ashar. Aina, af, ashaf, wa I hawa, wa ba iraf, harai, korabka. Verse 25. Wa bashada, yamataza'a. Ha'ayash, af, hana'ar, hama'arasha, wahakazayam kwa, kazayak, ba, ashar, shakab, aima.
You know how to read it?
Yeah, we
No,
gotta read it.
I'm
You
still.
get in the next one.
I'm still.
I'm trying to like follow what Officer Young's
Okay,
doing.
that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
bro.
if you want to give it a shot.
Yeah,
Next
whenever
one.
you're ready to
You know what I'm
give it a shot, man, or when they tell you to give
This
it a
is
shot.
what this is. You know what I'm saying? This is for.
That's right.
Wow.
It's the same thing you do, and I did the same thing. And then when they felt that I was ready, they put me up there. That's how it works. You understand? So, af, hana'ar, hama, arasha, waha, hazayak, ba, ha'ayash, washakab, aima, wamath, ha'ayash, ashar, shakab, aima, labadwa. Verse 26. Walana'ar, la'a, for Aisha, the bar, ayun, lana'ar, kata'a, mawaf, kaya, ka'ashar, yakawum, ayash, al, ra'ai hawa. Ra'ai hawa. Wara tazakwa, napash, khan, hadabar, hazah. Verse 27. Kaya, bashada, mataza'a, taza aikwa, hana'ar, hama arasha, wa ayun, mawa shayar, sha'ai, so mawa shayai, laha. Verse 28. Kaya, ya mother Salakia, ya ma taza'a, ayash, na'ar, bathawal, ashar la'a, Arasha, Watha Pasha, Watha Pasha, Washakab, Aima, Wana Matazaawa. Wana Thun, Ha'ayash, Hashakab, Aima, La'abia, Hana'ar, Kamashium, Kasap, Walawa, Fahaya, La'asha, the Kaf, Ashar, Aina, La'a, Yawakal, Shalaka, Kal, Yamayan, or Yamay Yawa. Yamayawa. 30 is the last one, sir?
Sorry, 23, right?
Yeah. Verse 30.
Actually,
29 is the last one?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back.
okay, count. So
24.
24, count. So
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 24. Then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with the stones that they die. The damsel, because she cried not, being in the city,
Because she did what?
because she cried not.
You know what? What does it mean when it says she cried not?
It's like she lied, sir.
Read it one more time.
Come. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 24.
Mhm.
Then you shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city.
So like read verse 23.
Oh, come. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 23. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto an husband, and a husband find her in the city, and
Yeah,
a man
just
find
take,
her.
Just take your time when you read it, right?
Come, sir.
Mhm.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 23. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto an husband,
Mhm.
and a man find her in the city.
So this is what this is saying is that if there's a woman that's engaged to a man, to be married to a man, and she meet a dude in the city, and he put the game on her, read on.
Come, and lie with her. Verse 24. Then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die. The damsel, because she cried not.
Because she what?
Because she cried not. Because she didn't tell the man that she was betrothed.
No.
it
What it
says
means is
if-
like if you don't cry out, that means you with it. Slock it, sir.
Now you guys want to let it make it come to life for them. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like this, just read it like it's simply put. She cried not. A woman, right? If a woman cries because the man is trying to lie with her, what is she doing?
She tell him, no, I'm betrothed.
But it's saying she's crying. It ain't saying she's just talking. It's saying she cries. Like if a woman cries out, right?
Yelling.
Right. Why would she be yelling? Why would she need to cry out? If he trying to do what to her?
He trying to take her.
He trying to what?
Rape her.
He trying to do what?
Trying to rape.
He trying to do what?
Trying to rape. her.
Right. So read that part one more time.
Okay, come.
Mhm.
From 24, sir.
Mhm.
Come. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 24. Then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city,
Mhm.
and ye shall stone them with stones that they die. The damsel, because she cried not.
Because when this man came to lie with her, she didn't cry out for help. Right? You understand?
Come.
It wasn't that type of situation. Now, if he would have tried to take her and she would have cried out for help, and then he still took her, then that's a different story. You understand?
Right.
Then that blood is on his hands, not on her. But she, you know what I'm saying, was obliged to, you know what I'm saying, to get down with the man, knowing she's been betrothed to another man. You understand?
Come. Oh, okay. So basically, if she's not crying out for slacking, sir. So that's the thing I'm confused about. Like, see, if she's not crying out, it's a rape, then she's basically down for this
Right,
thing.
yeah. She let the man just take her.
Because in the city, if a woman cries out in the city, somebody gonna hear that shit.
Exactly.
Come. Okay, come.
Mhm.
Slacking. Being in the city, and the man, because he hath humbled his neighbor's wife.
Because he has done what?
Humbled his neighbor's wife.
You understand? Because that's what you're doing when you're laying with a woman. You understand? That woman allow you to go in onto her. You understand? You humbling that woman, man. That's why I never understood how, you know what I'm saying, women, they talk about some alpha female this and alpha that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got humbled. You getting humbled by a man. You can't be in no damn relationship and try to be alpha and you got humbled by a man.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? This man, I mean, we knows what goes down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't doing nothing masculine in there. He got all the masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Humbling you. But you alpha female. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Okay. So thou shalt put away evil from among you.
You understand?
Verse 25. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her,
And the man what?
and the man force her,
And the man what?
and the man force her.
There's a difference between a man taking a wife and a man what? Forcing.
Okay.
You understand? That's why these scriptures got to be broken down by the priests and prophets and ISU Buchanan, Commander
That's
Jimmy
right.
Hana, man. Because you can't, people just read this and they think they know what the hell they read it. Nah, they don't. You understand what I'm saying? They don't, man. You understand? Read it from the top one more time.
Okay. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field,
Mm-hmm.
and the man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lie with her shall die.
You understand? Because he didn't have her consent, man. She
Right.
tried to fight that man off. She cried out for help, and he still took that woman, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's going to make him pay for that.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Raping a woman is not okay with the Lord, man.
That's right.
To hell to what anybody told you, man.
That's right.
You understand?
This states clearly, if I may, Sir Salaki,
Mhm.
that rape is the death penalty. Yo.
That's right.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Clear as day. You rape a woman in Israel, you're going to die.
That's right.
You understand? By the Lord hands, of course.
Con.
You understand? So, of course, we're not under the law. So, ain't no Levitical priest going to knock on your door and be like, come outside, Ak. You understand? The Lord is going to deal with you, man.
Salaki,
You
sir.
understand?
And let me clarify. In our kingdom.
Right.
In our kingdom.
Con. Verse 26.
Mhm.
But unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt do nothing.
Read on.
Con. There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death.
Mhm.
For as when a man riseth against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so is this matter.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 27.
This is right. That's like taking her life away, man.
Right.
You understand? You taking away the purity of that woman, man. That woman's gonna be, I'm saying, scarred for the rest of her life. And understand
right.
that's what a lot of our sisters deal with. You know what I'm saying? With the trauma, man. That's why a lot of our women are, these Salaki. They are lesbians.
Right.
You understand? They are, strippers.
Mm-hmm.
They are whores because of the emotional trauma. You understand that happened to them when they were younger, man, and they never were able to cope with it. Never, dealt with that issue.
Right.
You understand? Like, this is a wicked thing that has never been condoned in the nation of Israel.
That's right.
You understand? Read on.
Con. Verse 27. For he found her in the field, and the betrothed damsel cried,
Mm-hmm.
and there was none to save her. Oh, verse 27? 28?
Oh, yeah, going to be 29. Yeah.
Con. Verse 28. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin,
Mm-hmm.
which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her,
Mm-hmm.
and lie with her, and they be found.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 29. Then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father
Mm-hmm.
50 shekels of silver.
Meaning what? Meaning he found this woman, he got with this woman, but he didn't get permission from that woman's father.
Con.
Because understand this, sisters, you know what I'm saying? As much as you may hate it, you understand? You are your father's possession until you lay with a man, and then you are his possession, man.
That's right.
You understand? That's just the Bible.
Right.
That's how the Lord set it up. That ain't because we want to be narcissistic. Let us say we narcissistic, right?
Right.
Ain't because we want to be controlling. You understand? The Lord set it up that way, man. The Lord set that chain of command up, man. You understand? You belong to your father until your father gives you unto a man.
Right.
Right? So read on.
Con. And she shall be his wife.
And she shall be what?
Be his wife.
Because sex is marriage according to the Bible.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no going back from that. Ain't no, it was a mistake and I'm sorry. Nah, none of that.
Right.
You understand? You are going to be, according to the Bible, you have no choice but to be accountable for your actions, man.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
Con. He may not put her away.
He may not what?
He may not put her away.
Brother, you can't be like, oh man, It was the heat of the moment, man. I was drunk. Nah, man. That's your wife, man. You cannot put her away according to the Bible. You understand? Read on.
Come. So like it, sir.
Mhm.
Oh, come.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 30 in the Hebrew.
Mhm.
La'ah, yakwak, ayash, af, ashaf, wabiyawa, abiyawa, wala'ah, yagala, kanap, abiyawa. Next chapter. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 1 in the Hebrew. La'ah, yaba'ah, patazawar, daka'a, wawaf, shapaka, wakwahol, Yahweh. Verse 22. La'ah.
Oh, verse 2, sir.
23 and 2, yeah.
Oh, I mean, 20.
Yeah.
With the next chapter, 23.
Yeah. 30 was the last verse in
22.
and 22. So now we're.
Oh, yeah. It's like, yeah, they didn't have it numbered here. So I was,
Yeah, it's hard. That's
Yeah,
why.
you good.
Yeah,
that's why
come.
they do
Just
this.
switch over to the next page. Or?
Yeah,
You
come
on it?
on.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You got good eyes.
I mean, this,
Because I could never see where it ended, man. That's why I started using my phone.
come.
Okay. Verse 32. La'ah, yaba'ah, mama zar, bakwahol, Yahweh, gum, the war, Ishayaria, La'ah, yaba'ah, lawa, bakwahol, Yahweh. Verse 3. La'ah, yaba'ah, I'm a one-ya. Wama wa abia. Bakwahol, Yahweh gum. The war. I say Yaria la'ah. Yaba'ah lahum. Bakwahol, Yahweh aid. I will Verse 4. Al Dabar Ashar La'ah Kadamwa Afakam Balakam Wabamium Badarak Bataza Afakam Mama Tazarayim Wa Ashar Shakar Aliaka Af Balaim Bun Ba'aiwar Mapathawar Arum Naharium Lakwa Lolka Okay. Verse 26 will be the last one.
6 is the last one.
Gone, sir. Yeah, 6. I mean, verse 5. Wala'ah Abba Yahweh Alahayaka Lashamai Al Bala'im Wayahapak Yahweh Alahayaka Laka Af Hakwala Labaraka Wakaba. Okay. Kaya Ahabak Yahweh Alahayaka. Verse 6. La'ah Hadarash Shalomum Wat Tabatham Kal Yamayak La'ai Walum.
Okay, come.
Go back to verse 30.
Come. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 30. A man shall not take his father's wife, nor discover his father's skirt. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 1. He that is wounded in the stones, or hath his privy member cut off, shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Verse 2. A bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Verse 3. An Ammonite or a Moabite shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
And this, of course, is not talking about, you understand, these heathens, man.
Right.
Talking about what? Talking about children that were born through what?
Mixed race, sir.
Right. You know what I'm saying? These children were born through, you understand, basically unlawful sex.
Right.
You understand? These men decide to lay with these heathen women, but of course, those children are Israelites.
Come.
You understand? Read on.
Come. Even to their 10th generation shall they not enter into the congregation of the Lord forever. Verse 4. Because they met you not with bread and with water in the way, when ye came forth out of Egypt, and because they hired against thee Balaam, the son of Beor, or Pethor, of Mesopotamia, to curse thee. Verse 5. Nevertheless, the Lord thy God would not hearken unto Balaam, but the Lord thy God turned the curse into a blessing unto thee.
Salakia, if I may, sir.
Yeah, come.
So this is talking about the Moabites. When we came out of Egypt, they tried to figure out a way to destroy us, and they used one of our own people to try to, to give them the information so that how they could destroy us.
Try to give them the curses.
Yeah.
Come.
And so now, the Most High say, okay, y'all could never be down with us.
That's right.
You understand? That's basically what y'all can't. The Moabites cannot be down with us, man. They try to destroy us, man. And a lot of times you see that these nations try to destroy us when they saw that they thought we was weak.
Okay. Because the Lord thy God loved thee. Verse 6. Thou shalt not seek their peace nor their prosperity all thy days forever. This
is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 7 in Hebrew. La'ah. Safa. Aib. Adamya. Kayab. Kanwakan. So it's 23 and 7.
Right. So we're gonna clip it right there, right at Deuteronomy chapter 23 and verse 7, 23 to verse 6. Right. And next week we'll pick back up at Deuteronomy chapter 23 and verse 7, right? Right. So just up here, medium. Stand. No, Men of Israel, gird thyselves to prepare us with the Torah.
Watch that light.
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shabrak, Yah.
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shabrak, Yah.
Barak. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shabrak, Yah.
You put it. Well, actually, like, hold it. You're gonna hold it. I'm supposed to hold it for the prayer. So you could get a whole one more blow.
Most High in Christ. But anyway,
right. So Amayim means to stand. Wapaniyak Wadum means rise, face the east. Start out with the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew.
Abanawa,
Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Kodash,
Kodash,
Haya,
Haya,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malakwaka,
Malakwaka,
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah,
Ratazayaka,
Ratazayaka,
Haya,
Haya,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Ba'arataza,
Ba'arataza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Haya,
Haya,
Bashemayim,
Bashemayim,
the
the Thundernawa,
Lakam,
Akam,
Cow,
Cow,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Wasalaknawa,
Wasalaknawa,
Wafnawa,
Kawatnawa,
Kasalaknawa,
Kasalaknawa,
Wafianawa,
Kawatinawa,
Wala'a,
Wala,
Tabiayanawa,
Tabiayanawa,
Vanasaya 1,
Vanasaya 1,
Abol,
Abol,
Hawashayanawa,
Habashayanawa,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Rai,
Rai,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Hamalakwath,
Kamalakwa,
Waha'ala,
Waha'ala,
Wathaparith,
Wathapara,
Iwalamium,
Babylonium,
Aman.
Aman. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, and will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
This is the prayer for the power, the Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashem Yahweh Shah.
By Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Kashah.
Nathan Lenawa.
The Thundernawa.
Hakak.
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 La Para'ah.
La Pa'ah.
Kal Makala.
Ka Makala.
Wakal Madawa.
Wakal Marawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Ha. Hatazarayim.
Hamasazarayim.
Hakak.
Hakak.
La Hakwiyam.
Lahakwiyam.
Hamathiam.
Hamathyam.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Al Rarakawaf.
Arakawap.
Hatama Allah.
Hatama Allah.
Lagarashan.
Lagarashan.
Bashem Yahweh
By
Shah.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
The Wada Aman.
The water Aman. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
Prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shai.
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Mayaka Allah.
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Allah Hayam.
Why Allah Hayam?
Matazabaya Ah.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Allah. Allah Wap Yahana.
Allah Wap Yahana.
Allah Wapiam.
Allah Wapyam.
Hasaranyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Hakotazayanyam.
Ha Kotazayayam.
Koya Yoyam.
Ha Koya Yoyam.
Watiam.
Wahag Watian.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem Yahweh Shai.
By Hashem Yahweh Shah.
The Wada Aman.
Dwara Aman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yahana. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
The 121st Psalm in the Hebrew. Aisha'ah.
Aisha.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahariam.
Al-Hariam.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
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 Ma'aim.
Ma'aim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'arataza.
Wa'arataza.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Wagolka.
Al-Yanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamaraka.
Hanala'ah.
Hanala'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashun.
Yayashun.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamaraka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayallah.
Balayallah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamaraka.
Makalrai.
Kalrai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'atka.
Taza'aka.
Wabawa'atka.
Wabawa'aka.
Ayatha.
Mayatha.
Wa'aid. Iwalam.
Wa'ayat abalam. In English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, for whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
The 83rd Psalm in the Hebrew. Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damiyalaka.
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Thashakwat.
Wa al-Tashakwat.
Al.
Al.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
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 Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Imaka.
Al-Imaka.
Ya'irayamwa.
Ya'irayamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Ya'itazawa.
Ya'itazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magoya.
Magolia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'itazawa.
Nawa'itazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Alyaka.
Awyaka.
Barayath.
Barayah.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Aholia.
Aholia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamai.
Wayashamai.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagariam.
Wahagorium.
Gabal.
Gabal.
I'm a one.
Waimawan.
I'm a lock.
Waimalak.
Palashaf.
Palashaf.
I'm Yashabia.
I am Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawai.
Zarawai.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Ashalaham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Banakol.
Banakol.
Kwayashwan.
Kwayashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayan.
Ba'ayan.
Da'ara.
Da'ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Nada.
Nada.
Yabmawa.
Yabmawa.
Ka'arab.
Ka'arab.
Wakazaba.
Wakazabak.
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 Wakatazol.
Wakatazol.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai.
Kal Nasaya Kamwa.
Kalness Ekamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Nayarashah.
Mayarashab.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Af.
Ah.
Na'awaf.
Na'awaf.
Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Kagogala.
Kagogala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanyararaka.
Lapanyarabaka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Tabiya Ira.
Dabayaira.
Ya'ira.
Yaira.
Wakalaba.
Wakalaba.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Harayam.
Harayam.
Khan.
Khan.
Tharadapma.
Tharadapma.
Basa Iraka.
Iraka.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapathka.
Wapathka.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kwalawan.
Kwalawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabaholwa.
Wayabaholwa.
Ija'ai.
Aidyaai.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadayawa.
Wayadayawa.
Kaya Atha.
Kayatha.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labadka.
Labadka.
Aliyawan.
Ayawan.
Alkal Arataza.
Al-Kaharataza. In English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, and be not still, O Yahweh, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb. Yea, all their princes as Abba and as Almunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh, my power, make them like a wheel, as a stumble before the wind, as a fire burneth a wood, and as a flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let me put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. So,
Men of Israel, we give one courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel, Amaju Shabbat, Amaju Barak, Yahweh Bashem Shabbat, Yajumatah, class dismissed.